Well, that's what everybody packed here tonight. International flavor galore, Manny Pacquiao and Marco Antonio Barrera. Many questions, many storylines involving this fight. Not the least of which is, does Barrera have it in him for one more big show? We'll listen to the walk-in, but there's some changes in Marco Antonio Barrera's corner that we'll have to get to that could play a factor in this fight. But he's made this walk many times. Here he comes.
Let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with silver, official weight 130 pounds. His professional career, 63 victories, including 42 knockouts against 5 defeats. Damas y caballeros de Ciudad de Mexico, the 3-time champion of the world, the baby face assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing red with flames, official weight 130 pounds. His professional record, 44 victories, including 34 knockouts, 3 defeats, 2 bouts even. From General Santos City, the fighting pride of the Philippines, the defending WBC international champion and 2-time world champion, Manny
before a major title fight.
And there goes the bell. Here we are, gentlemen. Both fighters in red trunks tonight. As Rich mentioned earlier, eerie how the circumstances are now flip-flop, but will the results be the same? Remains to be seen.
Manny Pacquiao, a southpaw, of course. Doing a good job with the body and going to the head.
First surprise is that Pacquiao has not come out to try to overwhelm Barrera in the opening seconds.
I was just about to say that. I'm very surprised by that. He looks a little dry.
When you see that burst from Pacquiao, what you know is coming, that's where he gets
there it is. There he's up on his toes. Barrera doing a good job giving lateral. Manny seems to have been a little awakened.
Well, Manny woke up a little bit here.
Crowd is intense.
One of the loudest crowds I've ever heard.
Was a little more cautious than many expected. There was Pacquiao's one little flurry of the round. The round was fought at I guess you call it.
Certainly Barrera's pace. Round 2.
Freddie Roach asking Manny to keep up the feints, getting him to drop his hands. Had a little success with that. Pacquiao already starting off a little busier.
Yeah, he's putting the pressure on as much as he can right now. See, Manny doesn't have but really one speed.
Big left hand for Manny.
He wants so far. Richard's talking about. There, good right hand on the top. Manny shakes him off. Barrera's getting the pace he wants.
Barrera's very calm, very well, like the first Marquez fight.
Trying to stay away from that left hand, going to the left. Look at him go to the left. Pacquiao just missing. Final seconds, round 2.
Crowd going wild, but I think Barrera won that round. Let's take a look at the action in round number 2. There's that good left hand from Barrera, knocked Pacquiao off balance with it and followed it right up with a jab.
Nice counters by Barrera. 3 right hooks. He's doing a good job with the jab, going to his left all night.
Well, I've given Barrera both of the first 2 rounds. I've looked around ringside. Some of the other writers here have given Pacquiao the first round.
I've got Barrera with the first 2 rounds as well.
Round 3 scheduled 12. Pacquiao pressed up the tack a little bit. Barrera's obvious game plan is to keep good upper body movement, stay away from the big left hand, don't make a mistake and counter punch.
Just drag that bat leg behind him.
Yep.
Bring Pacquiao in and try to meet him with something on the way in.
Oh, and if Barrera is able to pull off the upset, the conspiracies will arise. A great shots by Barrera. A lot of thought going in about Roach going.
And here he is in this fight tonight, still fighting at this kind of level.
It's unbelievable. He's a true legend.
Hand
Big
over top.
shot by Barrera, but Pacquiao saying that didn't hurt.
That usually means it did.
Yeah, he lied.
Wow. Barrera, some punches downstairs a little bit. Tony Weeks going to step in. Some of the action.
It was very good action in that round, and once again, Barrera had a very good round. He landed what I thought were his first significant punches.
You know, just seeing Manny Pacquiao in the corner and being familiar with his fights, he's doing the sign of the cross a lot more than usual as well.
Freddie, good advice, telling him don't follow him because that's what Marco wants you to do. He said keep going. There you go to your right. Force him back the other way. That's more what Freddie wants him to do.
Now Pacquiao wants to pick it up. You can see it
Yeah.
right now. Look at him. Look at the look in his face, and look, he's coming faster.
Yeah.
He's coming much faster, and he's starting to punch faster.
That's what he needs to do.
Look for Pacquiao to try to bring it 20 times before the fight, as he was coming down the aisle during the introduction.
Pacquiao getting a little spring in that step. Looks like he's going to let his hands go a little bit more.
That's his style. One more Pacquiao, he just caught him with the left.
Nice left hand. Barrera answering.
Well, Barrera's getting into it with him. He's doing what Pacquiao wants him to do.
Now Marco will fight him too.
5 years.
His brother is now the chief trainer, Jorge Barrera, who also was a pro boxer.
Round 5 and 12 rounds ripping by in this fight. Can Marco Antonio Barrera keep up the pace with all the rounds he has in his career? Continue to use the movement, continue to stay away from harm while countering Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao really started to turn it on in the last round, Alan. I'm sorry, but he needs to keep it up and even take it up yet another notch.
Well, that's what he's got to do, what he's doing right here. He's solid.
Yeah, man, he's putting power into his shots now.
Uppercut, look at that good left hand work from Barrera. Wow.
Barrera's one of the best at, after taking a shot, responding quickly and being effective with the shot himself.
One of the all-time greats. Doing a good job picking off Manny's punches with the gloves, too. There's a nice left hook. Manny felt it.
Manny actually nodded in acknowledgement of him.
Anytime you see Manny hit his gloves together, you know he got caught, and he commends the guy for catching him with a good shot.
It's been a cleanly fought fight. There was some...
Oh, good right hand from Manny. He's trying to do his thing.
There's
Good
Barrera
counter from
answering.
Barrera. Good answer from Barrera. Now they're getting it on. Barrera trying to pick more open spots. Manny got caught with a left right there.
And just like I was telling you earlier, Alan, he's the best at coming back right after getting caught.
Successfully on a couple of occasions in his career.
If that big left hook had landed, Manny would have certainly been staggered. This is what Manny wants. Barrera's giving it to him. Good counter punch from Barrera. Manny trying to impose his will. Good hand speed.
Pacquiao getting into a good exchange on the balls of his feet. In and out, darting.
Taking a look at the action from the round, Pacquiao landed the big shot, and then Barrera came firing right back. And at a couple of times, each guy seemed to be a little bit dinged, I thought, by the other. That was to the top of the head, which can make you a little bit dizzy when you get up there, hit up there.
Seconds out.
Okay, fasten your seatbelts, folks.
That was fun.
We got another round coming.
Both fighters are awake, both are alert.
Round 6. I tell you what, the speed is from both fighters. I don't think Marco slowed down that much. You've seen him more than I have, Rich, over the years, but his hand speed tonight's excellent.
Yeah, he looks like he's completely ready for this fight.
Well prepared. He's got a great game plan. I've got him winning, gentlemen, I got to tell you.
Again, I'm checking around ringside to see some of the other scores. That speed of hand, let me tell you, that may not be something Freddie Roach.
Oh, right,
Beautiful right counter by Barrera.
Wow, that got Manny's attention, and on they go.
That was a perfectly timed right counter, and Manny answers with a flurry of punches, and that came from nowhere. This one was a nice lull.
Now here comes Pacquiao back.
Pacquiao going to the right hand, though. A good left hand gets in for Pacquiao. The speed to the body.
It's deafening in here.
Oh, gets caught coming in from Barrera.
Barrera sticking to the game plan, going back to his jab. Not looking like a 3-1 underdog, guys.
No. Wow. Biggest punch of the round was that right hand. And that set Manny off.
All right, early in the round, Pacquiao came out, and again, the high volume of punches. He got through Barrera's defenses there straight through, but then Barrera answered back with the single best shot of the round.
And Pacquiao coming back in a flurry. I got to tell you, going into the 6th, I still have it 58-56 Barrera.
7-57.
Very close rounds, could go either way.
Round 7. What a fight. It's what people pay to see, these two great champions. This is not in the least going to disappoint anybody by the time this thing's finished. Now, once again, Manny out. There we go.
Beautiful combination.
Great combination, speed for Pacquiao.
That was it, speed on that. Exactly right, Alan. That's what made it happen.
And he has it.
Barrera kind of took his foot off the pedal a little in that round.
Yeah, he did. And he can't afford to.
They're going to step it up in this round, guys. Round 8. Round blistering by. There he is, going back out. Uh-oh.
Couple nice shots by Barrera.
Just caught him sitting one way, caught him going back the other.
Pacquiao. In that round, Pacquiao was a little bit hesitant, and he let Barrera at times steal the thunder from him. But Manny did have his moments, as he does in every round, really.
As much as he's done this fight, you think he's got some doubt?
I think
You know it very well, Mario.
Well, I've noticed that as well, as I pointed out earlier, and I think since I mentioned it, he's done it about 4 or 5 more times.
He did it in the corner, then coming out of the corner. We're in round 9.
The Philippines.
That's a good combination from Manny. He's starting to play with it. Marco leads his arm. Come on in. Now Marco goes to the Warrior Spirit. He's kind of frustrated. Oh, good right hand from Manny Pacquiao. That's the power. And then Barrera always answers.
There he goes answering again, going back to the jab.
Pacquiao, who did not even look to me like he was paying attention to Freddie Roach in the corner. But we see some of his work in the last round. I thought he dinged Marco a little in that last round on one occasion. Still not over.
Here we go. We're getting the business end of the fight, folks. Round 10 scheduled for 12. I'd have to say through 9. Barrera has looked very good.
Very good, and it's a very close fight, and a very tough fight to score. We've had a couple of those tonight, guys.
Well, when you get down to these final rounds, then you find out about the training camp.
Juan Manuel Marquez is in the audience tonight. Another great champion from Mexico early next year.
And if it's Pacquiao, I got to tell you, I think he feels a little confident about his chances in that fight.
The stuff he did with Hamed was
Yes.
especially the smash of the face into the turnbuckle.
You mean the full Nelson?
Duha na lang ka-round, mahumana ha. Duha na lang ka-round, mahumana. Pressure. Una ka permi sa iya. pansis nimo na dito. Ingato nga pick, ha, batanin mo ha. Okay, ay kumbe sa duwa na lang ni
There have been times in the corner of Manny Pacquiao that Freddie Roach has had trouble controlling some of the different voices, many voices that he hears sometimes.
Well, he just told his fighter to quit fooling around. I know Freddie has a lot of confidence in Pacquiao's ability. So the fight's way too close. It is close.
Rich, speaking of close, who'd you give that last round to?
I gave that to Barrera.
It could have gone either way.
To give it all he's got these last 2 rounds, if it makes it 2 rounds, and take the fight if he can. And Manny's definitely got to step up.
You would think these championship rounds would be Pacquiao rounds. He's the younger man. He's there right now. Barrera said to be on the downside, advanced in years and so many wars. But sometimes the obvious scenario doesn't always play out.
Well, the experience factor, as I'm earning more and more respect, as if I needed more respect for Barrera. You know, the wars that he went through in his career, you learn so much from them. What he survived. There comes Manny, there's the speed. This is what Manny needs. He's getting frustrated. He needs to get up on those toes. Barrera will counter him.
Barrera remaining patient, remaining calm.
Well, his punches actually missed. Barrera managed, but he's not going to miss all of them. Barrera digging in now, coming out. But he's facing a hornet's nest when you get in there against Pacquiao.
Pacquiao letting it all hang out loose finally in the last round.
That hurt Pacquiao.
Oh,
Look at Pacquiao. Manny's out of it.
Manny's out on his feet.
He needs to take his time.
I don't think there was anything intentionally dirty.
Tony Weeks wants the doctor in right now. Pacquiao's out of it.
Oh, and there's a big cut under the right eye of Barrera. A 1-point deduction taken out. And I don't think it was that intentional, guys, to be honest with you. Cut with the momentum, and that's a bad cut under Marco's eye. A bad cut. That blood's just going to inspire Pacquiao. Olympia, he's asking him a clean fight. And is this going to inspire Manny? Manny's got a look of determination.
Well, he might be hurt. Rich, he was wobbly.
He was very wobbly. And Barrera's time to step on the gas right now and see what he's got left.
Barrera knows he's cut.
Listen, a headbutt can really take a lot out of you. And Pacquiao was obviously terribly dizzy.
And to bring the referee over.
Interesting round. Cobwebs seem to be cleared for Manny. Barrera's eye got him. It's got to be bothering him. It's a bad
Throw everything.
Well, it's not a pretty situation right there, but there's only one round left to this advantage.
Let's take a look at it now. Pacquiao coming in, landing that left hand. It's a beautiful shot. Barrera trying to answer back, but staggered by that left. Now watch on the break. Right hand by Barrera on the break.
We're in the final round. Who will prevail? The old warrior or the young dynamo? It could come down to this round. We just don't know. Although Barrera had a costly point taken away in the last round. Both camps nervous about what might happen with the judge's decision.
And Barrera needs to resort to the Barrera of old. get in there and make it a little bit more of a slugfest. See if there's still some effects from when he hurt Manny from coming out of the clinch. I really believe so, because that point deduction is going to hurt him in the scorecards.
Wow, Pacquiao had never been in a worse way than he was after that.
Ever. It was kind of a funny-looking punch, guys, off the break. And it really stunned him.
Came from out of the clouds.
Out of the clouds, right. I think they're going to know about 1.5 minutes to 1 minute they're going to start going at it. Unless Barrera thinks that he's done enough, which I can't imagine he does think that.
He's done a good job and fought very, very well tonight. So as far as him having another great fight in him, I think he definitely had the great fight. A slip. Both landing hard jabs.
Coming up on 1 minute left in this 12-rounder. Who will prevail? Pacquiao's different, or he's frustrated.
Pacquiao still wants to fight, leaving Marco Antonio in.
Come on, let's fight.
Nice counter-punching by Barrera.
He got caught, Manny got caught on that counter-punch.
Barrera's hoping for one big opening, one big opportunity to counter-punch, to drop Pacquiao.
Half a minute left.
Barrera's going to unload in the last 10 seconds. Try to seal this. Very close fight. I mean, close round to judge for it being an imperative round in the fight.
Final 10 seconds.
There it goes.
Who do you think won? Folks watching around the world.
This is a tough fight to call, gentlemen.
All I know is either way is probably going to be controversial.
Oh, man.
Either way, guys, I think it's going to be controversial.
Either way, possibly a draw, leaning towards Barrera. You can't go wrong. Pacquiao's a tough, tough fight to call.
Mario, you know Manny Pacquiao as well as anybody. Here comes Michael Buffer.
We go to the scorecards. Jerry Roth and Glenn Trowbridge, 118-109. Tom Schreck, 115-112. To the winner by unanimous decision, still champion from the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao.